Yes, I am back. And
Yeah, he's not a clone.
yeah, I'm not a clone. Like I'm not a clone. I'm not a flesh avatar. I'm not some AI voice. I'm me. I'm me.
You're not a puppet.
And I'm not a puppet. But yeah, but I'm me. I'm back. This might just be one of, if not my favorite episodes of Doctor Who ever. For me personally.
Yeah.
For me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like this episode, like I've since recording this, I've watched this twice. Once by myself when it came out on Disney Plus here in the US at 2 in the morning, and about like 20 minutes ago before we started recording, I had just finished watching it with my family. Because unlike most people on this channel, I do watch Doctor Who with my family.
I sometimes watch it with my family.
Well, I know, but I'm the one who I'm the one that does it all the time. Not sometimes. I do it all the time. So yeah, so I've said my opening piece. Thomas, please explain to me why you're incorrect.
Is this regarding the fact that when I first watched it, I only sort of gave it an 8 out of 10?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. To be honest, last week's one was a bit better.
Oh.
I love it when this happens.
Going into the season, I was thinking I was just saying F Doctor Who, just that was my mindset going into this season because of how much I hated Series 14. But the Robot Revolution, Lux, last week with The Well, and this week with Lucky Day have blown me away. We're halfway through this season, and the lowest score I've given an episode is like an 8 out of 10. Man, this might be a bit harder than the last time we did this because we both had very opposing views on Legend of the Sea Devils. But this one, we're like the thing we're gonna disagree about is on how good it is.
Yeah, exactly. Because you think it's the best, and I think
it's good, but
really good.
But yeah, so. I apologize ahead of time, viewers, for how disjointed this discussion may be. I don't know. This episode cut deep within me. There are some pieces of media out there that it feels like it was made for you and specifically for you. I've had that with an episode of Star Trek. I've had that with I've now had this with Doctor Who with Lucky Day because I feel like that was made for me. And well, obviously for you, it'd be like The Well.
Yeah, but not just The Well. There's other things as well, Scream the Shalka.
Yeah, Scream the Shalka. Yeah, yeah. That was definitely made for you. So, one of the weaker elements of Series 14, and one of the reasons it was so bad, was Ruby Sunday in every episode but 73 yards. And that was me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and this is me leaning to talk about.
No, I generally disagree with that. I think she's also done a couple of episodes as well. I'd say Boom.
Well, yeah. She was good in Boom, and she was good in Dot and Bubble. But the thing is, Boom, 73 Yards, and Dot and Bubble, they were like the exceptions for Series 14. I'm gonna say, while I don't like Ruby in Series 14, I loved Millie Gibson. She is definitely the next Jenna Coleman. She's gonna go and have a big career after she's done with Doctor Who. And I think that she's even filming something for I can't remember for what network it is in the UK, but it's for PBS Masterpiece here in the US. And I love that, with 73 Yards last year, they gave her an episode to be the lead, to shine, to show on how. This may be a bit of a hot take, but she is the best actor out of the current, of most of the modern cast, of the RTD2 cast.
I will fight you on that because I feel like for Radu's finally getting a sort of due as well. Like, unfortunately, she wasn't in this one too much in that, but like, go back to the well and you can see a really good Verado performance in there.
I will save my official verdict on Verada once Series 15 is done, and then I'll say like yeah. But so far, I am both loving her and Belinda. I am loving both her and Belinda. But as I was saying, like we got like one of the reasons why 73 yards worked so well, and we get that again this year, and written by one of my personal favorite writers from the Jodie Whittaker era, Pete McTighe, who again delivers another brilliant script. Like on like I like Pete McTighe for next showrunner, please. Now, let's talk about this episode's main villain. Going in, like I knew the stuff about the finale. I knew stuff about the finale. And part of me, and as the episode was playing out, I kept saying to myself, like, there's no way Conrad can be the villain of the finale. There's no way he could be a main villain of the finale. Like no way, because just Jonah Howard King, who, in my opinion, was the MVP of the episode in terms of acting. Like just at 100% the best. 10 out of 10. Give him all the awards.
Yeah, like honestly, like to have a sort of a role that sort of makes you go through about like 3 or 4 different changes in a whole sort of like episode in that and make them believable. It kind of just makes sense in that, because I was really worried when we got to sort of when we had the beginning where it was like, oh, okay, he's trying to do a Mark Warren, he's trying to do Elton Pope, and that's okay, and then it just went, yeah. As soon as we got halfway through, it was like, yeah, this is not exactly what we were doing in that. Even though like I wouldn't have minded like a I think I was saying this whilst I was sort of watching it. It's like I wouldn't have minded like a Doctor Who sort of Notting Hill kind of thing where it's like, you know, a romantic comedy with sort of with aliens invading.
That would be the only thing that would have made me love Lucky Day even more.
What if it was just instead it was just like
if it was like a rom-com where like Ruby alone without the Doctor has to fight to save the Earth, because like it would have also been a lot more interesting to have it be like around the day. I'm not sure when this episode takes place, but like if it would have been like around the time when the finale is supposed to be set on May the 24th.
I think it's supposed to be set beforehand because of sort of what Conrad says at the end. He's like, "Oh, go and see Belinda."
It was great to see what sort of most of like what's been like the main unit cast for this era.
Yes, yeah.
I will have to admit, I'm not sure if it was like scheduling conflicts or something like that, but I do wish we had gotten Mel. I do wish we had gotten Mel.
It's ironic that it's Pete McTighe and that, and then essentially, for somebody who has written I think he's written all the collection minisodes in that, which obviously, if you've watched them and that, they do sort of like put into the case of, you know, here's a past character in that, and like here's what they're doing new in that. It's ironic as he just didn't get Mel, and now it sort of confirms that Mel's in the finale.
Yeah.
It kind of confirms that she's in the finale now, because essentially, well, okay, she's not in this one. She's got to be in the finale. But then again, it just like, as much as you say like it would be best if she was in there, it probably works a bit better without her. And that it's like it's kind of like the giggle where it's like she's there, but she's not like sort of the main priority of it.
My main idea was thinking like, what would be like an old school classic Who companion look at someone like Conrad. Especially considering, because in this episode it's been established that like, yeah, the events of Aliens of London, like all the events that there have been like people like in this universe, aliens are real. Aliens are real. Like it's a normal everyday fact now that like aliens are real.
At the beginning, it's literally set in like the year of like Army of Ghosts and the Runaway Bride and all that. And I think the first series of Torchwood, unfortunately. So there you go.
I'm gonna be honest. Just jump me to like the end of the episode. I think Conrad got off like way too easy.
I think we were expecting them to sort of like be eaten by the shriek.
Like, and to be honest, I kind of wish we did, because just like, it's mostly like part of his evil plan is preying on someone who openly admits that she has PTSD, like that, like that scene in the pub was like one of my favorite scenes of the episode, where like Ruby opens up to him about her paranoia, about how she most likely has PTSD.
Yeah, that was probably the scene that really made me convince them of just the two of them actually being together. And I thought, right, if this is going to continue going down the Notting Hill route, this is probably the best scene sort of doing that and that, and the fact that they went a different way.
It makes the episode like so much better, because just like when's the last time you have looked at a character in Doctor Who where you've just had a deep, deep, deep hatred for?
Can we also say like Shelley is based as well?
Oh yeah, sure.
Based.
I love the modern unit team. I do, yeah. And I feel like that they've also like just very slow. This is going to be explored more in the war between the land and the sea. But the secret romance between Kate and Ibrahim, like just I can guarantee you that is 100% going to be my favorite thing about the war between, like that. It'll be that dynamic, that storyline, just 100%.
As long as we get some Shirley moments, I'll be happy.
Well, Shirley's confirmed to be a part of the cast. Like yeah, like we're getting 4 returning characters and 2 new ones, which do not get me started on the leaks and rumors about who Russell Tovey is playing. We will be here all day. I said at the beginning, this was really hard because this is an episode we both love, and like the only thing we could argue about is on how much we love it. Like this is to me like a special episode, and to you it's like an 8 out of 10. Like it's just a good episode. So are you sticking with 8 out of 10 as your verdict?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it.
I'm gonna stick with the 10 out of 10, because this episode, it's a special one for me. It's like 73 yards, Wild Blue Yonder, Orphan 55.
This is series 15, 73 yards.
And I would even argue that it's better than 73 yards, because 73 yards had like in my opinion, 73 yards should have like focused on the Welsh folk horror bit, or they should have gone down, or the route that I wanted them to go down is just go full blown years and years with Roger Ep Quillen. But like it had like conflicting ideas, but that was just like a small problem with the episode. It was still amazing. But that's series 14. This is series 15. It's amazing, and so far this season we're 4 out of 4 episodes in, and there hasn't been a single bad episode yet.
I would say 3 out of 4. I'd say 3 out of 4, but like maybe I need to have maybe at some point Robot could turn me around. So
I think that's us done for the week. So yeah, next week we will be Jerry will be here to talk about the story and the engine, and in 2 weeks' time, I will be back to discuss the Interstellar Song Contest, which, with all the stuff we know about it, oh boy, you're gonna see me have a mental breakdown with that episode. I hope you guys are ready for that. So, until next time, goodbye.
bye.